Hey, MathCook here. This video contains one of many examples in my Algebra 2 library. The rest of those examples, along with hundreds of other videos, are only available at mathcook.com. Let's MathCook it up. This example asks us to find the GCF, or greatest common factor, of 24 and 72. Let's go straight to method 1 to find the GCF. Method 1 says find the prime factors of each number, then multiply the numbers they have in common. So let's go ahead and do the factor tree for 24 and 72 on the side. So let's start with 24. 24 is 8 times 3. The 3 is a prime factor, so I'll go ahead and circle it. 8 is 2 times 4. We have a prime factor of 2. And the 4 continues to break down to 2 and 2. Next, let's do 72. 72 will break down to 8 times 9. 9 breaks down to 3 times 3, which are both prime factors. And the 8 breaks down to 4 and 2. 2 is a prime factor. And 4 breaks down to 2 and 2. All right, so let's go ahead and write these on the left here. So 24 is, there's 3 2's and a 3. And then 72, there are 3 2's, 1, 2, 3, and 2 3's. All right, so we are going to have a lot of overlap for these two numbers. So again, the directions say find the prime factors of each number, then multiply the numbers they have in common. So let's take a look here. So there's a 2 in common, so I'm going to go ahead and circle that. So we have a 2 in common, another 2 in common, and another 2 in common, and we also have a 3 in common. So we have 4 numbers in common here. So our GCF is going to be 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So we have 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 times 3 is 24. So our greatest common factor of 24 and 72 happens to be 24, because 24 goes into 24 evenly one time, and it also goes into 72 evenly 3 times. So the GCF of 24 and 72 is, ironically, 24. Next, let's use method 2 to find the GCF. So method 2 says, find all factor pairs of each number and determine the largest factor in common. So let's start off with the factor pairs of 24. So there's a lot of them for 24. We'll start off with 1 and 24. Next, there is 2 and 12. I like to go up chronologically. So 3 goes into 24 8 times. 4 goes into 24 6 times. And 5 does not. So once we kind of cross that threshold where they're about to overlap, we're done with all the factor pairs. So now let's do the same thing for 72. 1 and 72. 2 goes into 72 36 times. 3 goes into 72 24 times. And then 4 goes into 72 18 times. 5 does not go into 72. 6 goes into 72 12 times. And then lastly, 8 goes into 72 9 times. All right, so these are all of our factor pairs for 72, and these are our factor pairs for 24. So now we determine the largest factor that they have in common. So perusing through, the largest I could work on for the 24 is 24, and there happens to be a 24 down here for 72. So that makes it kind of easy. The largest one happened to work for 24, and that is 24. So our GCF using method 2 is also 24. So that confirms that we did method 1 correctly. So to summarize, the greatest common factor of 24 and 72 is 24. Hey Kook, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. For unlimited access to all of my Algebra 2 videos, visit mathkook.com. Thanks for watching.